#1 cable news show for 14 years running.
Thanks for staying with us. I'm Bill Reilly in the Kelly File segment tonight, spying on the police. In Arlington, Texas, a group called Cop Block following police officers around, taping their interactions with the public. This is not illegal in Texas, but it is controversial.
Citizens patrolling for police officers who are patrolling the streets.
We go out and we try and film police activity and attempt to hold them accountable for their actions.
Joseph Ty and this man, who would only identify himself as Jose, are part of a network here in the Metroplex called Cop Block. They say they're providing a public service to help ensure that officers don't overstep their bounds.
We don't hate the police, quote unquote. We just want them to abide by the laws.
The officers are actually being followed. And a lot of times the officers, they don't have any idea who's following them. But it can certainly raise suspicion. You know, we want our officers to be safe.
With us now, the anchor of the Kelly File, seen immediately after the fact, Miss Megan. You know, there's enough stress on police before these clowns chasing them around, you know, because it distracts them.
You're riding down the road trying to do your job, suddenly it's like, Paul Bunyan is after me.
Yeah, there's somebody with a camera in your face, you know? Right, the guy with the beard, and he looks like a biker. Being a police officer, it requires a lot of patience. And I don't think people understand that. You got to deal with idiots like all day.
All day long, right. That feeling, although they gave a statement to us saying, we don't hate the cops. You know, they're called Cop Block. And they say they're about accountability and a public service, and that they, you know, if they catch a cop speeding or whatever, they want to, you know, hold him to account the same way that they hold us to account. The problem is no one has hired them or really wants them to provide that service.
Yeah, nobody's asking
it's
for
like,
it.
The other thing is there's a question about how they feel about the police and where this could wind up. If you go to their website, it's all anti-cop. And they have one video posted called When You Should Shoot a Police Officer. So it doesn't sound like they really love the cops.
When you should shoot it.
One of the co-founders is named, hold on a second, I have it here. Ademo Freeman. He says he is a 2-time victim of the war on drugs.
Yeah, that means he got caught selling.
I've never heard a phrase quite that way.
I have to ask you real quick. In some municipalities, there are laws against this kind of stuff, right?
In all 50 states, this is legal.
Is that right?
It's the exception, not the rule, for this to be illegal. You're allowed to film the police as long as they're in a public place.
But if you interfere with them.
That's the key. Interfering with them performing their duties takes it to a different level. So if they can show you're really harassing them, or you're getting in between them and a suspect and so on, then you're in trouble. But if they're just filming you, forget about it. It's fine.
Boston is a first conviction of the Marathon Terrorism Act. What happened? Go.
So